Welcome to Corporate Caps. How can I help? Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phoenix, and I will be your host and caster for tonight's match between Serbia and Israel national teams. I think we'll just have a quick reload, and by that time, when the match starts, I will just read out the formations of two teams. Okay, we'll start with our dear friends here from Israel. On the goal, we have sort of Spoli and three in the back, and they are Ben Showen, Insane Broccoli, and Jokara for in the middle. Then it's Stefanov, Ron Carney, Josios, Alons Shushan. And we have an attacking center field. It's Ohad to up front for them, and they are Orenati 23 and Balici. So that's the formation of Israel. They're playing 3-4-1-2, same as our team. The team Serbia on goal is Hugo Gamer. Three in the back are Marco, Mare, and Stefa. In the middle we have Shominho, Desert Galacticos, Mario Guti, Milan, and up front center attacking midfielder is Dan. Up in the striker formation is Stefan with Mr. Kukic. Mr. Kukic and Mario Guti are the two players, most known players in that team for me, because I've watched their games pretty often and I know they're a great player. So it will be really a sight to be seen today between Serbia and Israel. Of course, this is friendly matches. We will have two friendly matches lasting about 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll have enough time to take a look and see what the both teams can offer. I think that we will start in the next 30 seconds up to a minute, which should be all fine. Okay, I guess we are starting now. Yep, that's correct. Israel with the kickoff, sending it back to Ron Carney. So they'll be playing this pretty slowly and trying to pass their way through up to the Serbia's half. Nice interference from one of the Serbians' midfielders, but it just went to the Israeli defender. Bad pass by Israeli defender. Mr. Kukic is in the offense and he scores a banger. This one was a great play for the Serbian team. One of the Israel's defenders made a mistake and the Serbian team just went for it and scored without any problems. Alici sending it back to Broccoli. Broccoli has to do better with his passing game, or they will have much more troubles to come. Alici once more, sending it right to Alon. Alon trying to cross it in to one of his strikers. It was a nice attempt, and they will be avoided with a corner. Alici tries to get it back to the second post, but it's just knocked out of the field by the Serbian goalkeeper. Alici once more with the corner attempt, trying to find one of his defenders back on the right post. Nice attempt on the attack, nice pass, but Hugo Gamer, he's keeping it 1-0 for Serbia. Nice counter attack, but I think this will go out of bounds and Israel will have an opportunity to come back with this attack, but they made a mistake again with the passing game. So Mario Guti will intercept the pass and try to get the ball into the 16-meter. Alright, Dan getting it to the left side to Shominho. Stefan with a nice interception. This is a chance for Serbia they can take, but they made a mistake just on the center field. Luckily for them, Israel won't be able to capitulate on that mistake and score a goal, which will draw the game 1-1. Serbia with the chance to get the ball into the goalkeeper's nest. Shominho with the nice dribbling game. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the ball to one of his forwards. Mario Guti getting it to the Kukic. Ex-teammates synergy right there. But Serbia couldn't find an open shot to make an attempt on the Israeli goal. Alon, Josios, Ohad. Nice passing game by the Israel team. But they just don't have anyone up front that can help one of the Israel's strikers. It won't be a problem for Serbia to clear it out. But another good attempt from Israel. It's coming through with the strike, and just barely. Hugo gets it out of the field. Another corner attempt for Israel. We're just past 20-minute mark right now. Still 1-0 for Serbia, one chance and one goal. They were able to get it in when they had a chance. Hugo, he will start with the attempt of making an attack. One of Serbia's defenders made a mistake, and Israel is trying to get the ball into the net. They are a far better team for now. Mr. Kukic on the left side, he will be trying to use his pace to go down onto the left side and make a cross or a pass to one of his players in the keeper's nest. Mario Guti. Back to Kukic. Kukic has a player on his right side. He passes to him. This is maybe a penalty. This is maybe a penalty. Yes, it is. This is a penalty. It's not for a red card. It's not for a yellow card. So Israel will be fine with that. But penalty it is. And Serbia makes it worth it. 2-0 for the Serbian national team. A very good start for them. But we will see if that will continue on during the rest of the game. Just past 30-minute mark. Two chances for Serbia, and both of them awarded with a goal. Nice chance for Stefanov, but Mari is incredible in the back six. Here you can see the possession, 60-40 in favor of Serbia. Marco has enough pace and space to get it on the right side, but he chooses to pass, and this was a nice effort by Serbia's players. Corner for them, just on the right post. Stefan makes an attempt, but the keeper very well saves it. This could be a counter-attack by Israel. They can use this one to get back to just a 1-goal lead for Serbia. That will be good enough for them. Getting to the 45th minute break, or half-time break. Dennis. Again, struggling with an offense. The Israeli team. Then, not enough power on that pass, so the ball will be intercepted and back in the control of Israeli players. One more time, they just couldn't find enough of the good effort in the final third. Speaking of the Israel national team, they will have to do better in front of the goalkeeper's nest to try to get one back and try to equalize in the second half. Another bad pass, but by one of the Israel's defenders. Balici on the right side has enough space to go for it. He goes for the run, passes it to one of his players. Shushan was there, but another good interference by the Serbian goalkeeper. This was an offside. Mr. Kukic has has enough space. He was wide open. An incredible pass coming from one of the midfielders on the left side there by Serbia. Third chance and the third goal. This was very, very nice attack and effort in the final third. So after the first 45 minutes, Serbia's national team is winning by 3-0. Definitely, we'll have to see Israel playing far better in the final third if they want to come in and score some goals. Try to level it up in the second 45 minutes. I'm really sorry. Here we can see the possession again, 56-44% for Serbia, shots 5-2 as well for Serbia. So far better team in offense. Defensively, they were even. Maybe Serbia has one up on Israel, but I can see them getting back into it and try to level it up with a small break here. I would like to show gratitude to each and every player and both teams for coming in, making this friendly match happen, and show the friendship of our two nations. Dennis, nice interception in the center of the field. Carney there was just not good enough to make it worth. Mario, ball is moving quickly up to the left side of the field. Shominho has it, but insane Broccoli with the nice defending moves there. Ohad as the player to his right. Shushan will try to get it in, but he chooses to pass to Balici. Ohad again with the ball. Dennis back to Ohad. Not good enough. Mario Guti will be a key player in the defense as well in the offense in the second half. Marco back to Kukic. Kukic has it by his right side. He can make a cross maybe, but he chooses to come back and slow down the attack, make a far better attack next time. Then Desert, Stefan with the ball. Really nice tackling over there by one of the Israeli players. Then back to Kukic. Kukic with an attempt. He couldn't even get the shot off because of the well-pointed defender right there. But another attack and another lost ball by Serbia's national team. This is a chance for Shominho and he uses it. No one even saw him coming in by the left side. He was far open and available. We can see the replay here. No one was guarding him. No one was even expecting him to be in that position. And Serbia will use that offered a chance to score the fourth goal of the match. 2 for Kukic, 1 for Shominho, and 1 for Stefan. So the strikers in Serbia's team are doing great for now. We'll see how it is up until the end of this game, and we'll see in the next game right after this one if they will have the same impact and the same success. Mistake by the goal scorer, the last goal scorer we had, Shominho, leads to Israel having a nice attempt on the goalkeeper's goal, but for now, Hugo, the Serbia's goalkeeper, didn't have any troubles up to this point. Ben Cohen, back to Ohad, Dennis Stefanov. This is a chance for Israel, but the nice defending over there for Serbia's goalkeeper. Maybe a chance for a counter-attack. Stefan. He got it very, very far in front of him. A bad second touch with the ball. Balici. This was a nice tackling, nice interception. This is a chance for Dennis Stefanov again. But Stefo is just well covered and he will make that ball out of the field. Very nice block for him. Another attempt from the corner side of the field for Israel. Balici. This time it went to the left post, to the first post. But they couldn't make it work this time as well. Another chance for Israel's national team to make it work from the corner. Nothing after all. Hugo will make a good grab on the ball, but loses it after a really bad pass. Another chance for Israel on the left side, but Mario Guti with a nice defending has a chance to get it up front to his striker, who is playing a little bit with the ball. Dan going back to Desert Galacticos. Dan on the right side to Marco. Marco loses it to Ben Cohen. Had a really nice defending right there. Mr. Kukic. This was maybe a foul, but the referee says no. Balici. Enough space on the right side, but then Stefano was all alone again in the final third. He couldn't make an attempt of this attack work. Nice passing game by Serbia. But one of the strikers was caught offside, so the ball will go to Israel once more by the left side over there. Denis Stefanov tried to go for a pass game a little bit to one of his teammates over there, but couldn't get it next to the Serbia's defenders. Guti, Marco again on the right side. Israel team has a bit problem with covering that right side, and Mr. Kukic along with Mario Guti had a lot of success going down to the final third from that right wing. So they will have to try and make it work better in the next game. The Israel national team. A nice pass, but once more caught offside. This time it was Mr. Kukic. Pass to Ohad. Ohad to Balici. Balici has the player on his right. That's Shushan. Shushan tried to get it into the box, but just couldn't make it past the defender of Serbia's team. Denis Stefanov can try to run for the ball. He has more pace than his opponent right there. A bad pass from one of the center midfielders, but they get the ball back. This is maybe a chance for Israel to come back and score one goal. Dennis, nice dribbling right there. Dennis makes it open, but Badici was caught offside after the really good defending there by Hugo. Stefan has the ball for once this game. Kukic with 2 and Shominho with 1 if you just came into the stream. That were the goal scorers for Serbia in this game. Dejan, a really nice pass to Stefan, but Stefan just messed up the attack by the poor passing game over there. Mr. Kukic will get it back. He will try to score it in to Shominho, who just passes it along to the back of the net. And it's a 5-0 right now. That was the last attack, the last attempt of the attack in this game. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before the referee says it all over. After the first friendly game, Serbia won 5-0. Shominho with 2, Kukic with 2, and 1 for Stefan, the Serbia's forward. We will make a short break and then come right back for the second game. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the second game, the second friendly game between Serbia's and Israel's national teams in FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. This is Phoenix and I will be your caster once more. Before the action starts, I will have to... I would... Okay, never mind. It looks like we just had an amazing strike right there from Ohad. I never saw it coming, and neither did Serbia's team. This was a really nice assist with the great finishing right there. What I wanted to say that I want to show gratitude once more to the both teams and the both countries for making this work and for making this event possible. I'm really glad for being here to try and make this game a lot more fun for you to watch. Let's get it up to the free kick. Dennis will just pass it to Balici. Balici maybe has an opportunity to score right here, but a really good defending by Serbia. Now, maybe a chance for a counter-attack, but the bad pass and the ball finishes in the Israeli legs. Balici once more with an attempt, but this time as well, he just couldn't make it work. Kukic, Mario Guti, counter-attack from Serbia. Stefan with the ball in his legs. Maybe a chance for the score, and it is 1-1 just after the 10 minutes. Just after 10 minutes, we've seen both teams score. First, Israel with an amazing goal. Now, Serbia with the great counter-attack to finish it off from Stefan for 1-1. We'll see who will get up front next. Will it be the Israel or the Serbia? Ron gets it to Dennis. Dennis to Josios. Ben Cohen on the left side loses the ball to one of the Serbia's midfield players. A really nice pass to the right side. I was speaking about this right side presence from Israel, but a really nice solo play here from Stefan again to make it 2-1 for Serbia. Really nice dribbling there, really nice moves from Stefan to make it work and put it in the back of the net. Josios gets it right to Ben Cohen. Double pass for the players. Josios again with the ball. Ohad, the goal scorer for Israel, just after the kickoff. Really nice defending. Will Israel try and take the ball back for one more attempt? Looks like not. It will end up in the hands of Serbia's goalkeeper, Hugo. The ball is moving quickly towards the final third and towards the box. We will see if Serbia can make it work one more time and use the chance they were given to score and just go for a 3-1 lead, get a bigger lead versus the Israel's national team. Really nice defending and the really fast counter-attack from Israel that's ended by Mario Guti's really nice defense performance. He was amazing in the first game and he looks amazing in this one as well. We'll see if that playmaking of his will continue. Balici on the right side fakes the cross, but Desert Galacticos is right there to intercept and to tackle the opponent to get the ball back for his team. Ohad, maybe a little more power than he should have used to put the ball in the legs of one of his strikers. Really nice shot, but it was blocked by one of the Serbia's defenders. That was Mare. Dejan. Back to Marco. Marco to Kukic. Kukic dribbles it, passes it to Firmino, but really nice defense there from Sofo to not make it 1-3. Serbia has a chance with the corner, gets it to the back post, but again, Nice interception. Another chance from the corner kick for Serbia, but Jokara makes it work and uses his height and jumping reach to win in the air duel he had. Mario Guti gets the ball, sends it right for Marco. Marco to Kukic. Kukic looks for an open teammate that he can pass, but after a poor clearance from one of the Israeli defenders, Serbia had a chance, but it was stopped. Shushan. Jokara. Jokara. This can be a yellow card, but yep, it is. It is a yellow card indeed. Really dangerous tackle right there from one of the Serbia's players. That was the end there. Mr. Kukic with the ball. Maybe can pass it right for Stefan. He gets the ball himself, but he couldn't fight and win it out. He lost the duel to one of the defenders and lost the ball immediately. A really nice attempt here to find an open player of his. Dan gets it right to Kukic. Again with the right side. Look how much space he has in the final third. This can be opportunity. No offside, says the referee. And a really poor cross there from Stefan. He couldn't get one of his teammates to score the goal themselves. The score stays the same, 2-1 for Serbia. We're past the 40-minute mark and we're getting closer to the 45th minute and a half-time break. Mare plays right defending. Insane Broccoli does the same as his opponent on the other side of the field. Really nice cross. Ohod again with a strike, but this time it was blocked by one of the defenders. And the first half ends up with a score 2-1 in favor of Serbia. We will see if Israel can make it work in the second half and come back even stronger. We remember after the kickoff, Ohod, I think, was found right in the box of Serbia's goal. Serbia's side of the field, I meant to say. And again, possession on the side of Serbia. This time it's far bigger, 61 to 39%, but more shots made by Israel's national team. Second half will start in the next 10 seconds. And we'll see if Serbia can get this lead to the end and win out the second leg of this friendly match versus Israel. Serbia with the kickoff this time. Mare. Desert Galacticos. Back to one of his teammates. Little trouble for Serbia's team. Get the ball on the other side of the field. Ohad with the ball right now, but he passes it poorly to one of his teammates, so Shominho can make the magic work. Ron Carney. Ball. Maybe try to find an open teammate on the right side, but they're changing it to the left. Balici right now with the ball. We know how good he is with the ball and how good his dribblings are. Advantage played for Serbia. Galacticos gets it to open Dan, but he loses it after the poor first touch with the ball. Roncani, he has a player above him, but he chooses to pass. Marco gets the ball to Desert Galacticos. Shominho asks for the ball and he gets it. Stefan gets it up for Kukic, but Jokara uses his height and jumping reach to get up on the ball and get it out of the field for one more corner. Really nice defending made by Israel. Dejan with the ball once more. Gets it to Shominho. Shominho to Desert Galacticos. Desert a little bit far from his position. He's always playing right on the center, and in defending we can see him much more often than the attack. Dejan to Shominho. Not good enough to reach Stefan there on the left side, so Israel will have one more attempt to get the ball into the box and maybe in the back of the net, but after the poor passing game, ball goes to Serbia's players. Kukic right now on the left side of the field wants to get someone from his teammates to help him out and pass the ball, but that doesn't happen this time. Balici sends it above to one of his teammates. No foul, says the referee. Therefore, no penalty for Israel. Dejan loses the ball. First touches for this young player aren't correct, aren't good enough in this game alone. Balici makes a bad pass. Serbia will try to make it work after the poor passing by one of the Israel players. Shominho gets the ball, shows a little bit of his moves and skills. Desert Galacticos gets it up to Stefan. Stefan has one of his teammates coming through, but just can't make it past Jokara, who's playing incredibly well in the second leg. His defending and his tackling, his positioning is on point this game. Balici once more with the ball. Gets it to the other side of the field. Dennis to Ben Cohen. Ben Cohen, really nice moves right there to avoid Marco and beat the man, but just couldn't get past the next man that was coming after him. Mario Guti with a nice pass to Stefan. Stefan on the right side of the field will try to make a cross, but he just couldn't get the ball into the box. Another attack, another counter-attack opportunity for Israel. Ohad gets it to Dennis. Dennis doing good to beat his man. Josios, Ron Carney tried to pass the ball up front to one of his strikers, but couldn't make it past a huge defender. Once more, Mare doing the same as Joe Carr on the other side of the field, but Mr. Kukic was found very well in a good position, but he chooses to pass to be an unselfish player. Should I say selfless player, and pass the ball assist to one of his teammates right there, but it was a bad attempt. Could have get it in the back of the net. I believe his finishing is always on point in every single game I've watched him. Balici with a strike, but it just goes past the right post and the score stays the same. We are past 80th minute. Running out of time for Israel to make it count and draw the second leg at home versus Serbia. Balici will try to get the ball to one of his strikers all alone, but they just can't make it work. Weren't good enough. Stefan to Dejan. Dejan asks for some of his teammates to go out on the left so he can find them open, and maybe they can get across into the box, potentially back of the net after that. Dejan again with the ball, but he loses it to Josios. A nice counter-attack possible right now for Israel's national team. Balici with the ball. He's waiting for someone to come close to him so he can try to assist, but nothing. 1 minute added time. This is the last chance of the game. Ball goes to Shushan. The block by Shominho. Ron Carney intercepted by Mario Guti, but he loses it. The cross is really nice, but there weren't any of the players of Israel to go after the ball and try to score a header. So the second leg finishes with a closer score of 2-1. Really nice second game from both teams. The possession still remains in favor of Serbia. 57-43 shots are on the Israel side, but they just couldn't get it in the back of the net. Much more tackles coming from Israel's national team. Really good defending by Joe Cara. We'll take a look at the goals. The first goal, right after the kickoff, a really nice cross to a left foot finish from Ohad for a lead. This is the Stefan's first goal that we will see after this amazing replay and amazing action from Ohad. Stefan was found out in the open, makes one more dribble to get the goalkeeper close to him so he can just get it in the back of the net on his left side. This is the second goal that Stefan scored and the last in this game. Really nice dribbling after a pass. He does a solo breakthrough to the box and gets through 1, 2, 3 opponents in the box. After that, he beats the goalkeeper for the final result of 2-1. That was the friendly game between Israel and Serbia's national teams, and I hope you really liked what you've seen here and the action the both teams expressed. I'm grateful for having you here, and until the next time,